John F. Kennedy Jr., the dashing son of a president, the man the world watched grow up in the public eye. Known for his charm, his charisma, and that unmistakable Kennedy smile, he seemed to have the perfect life, yet his heart was destined for a story as tragic as it was romantic. Then there was Carolyn Bessette, the elegant, enigmatic public relations executive working for Calvin Klein. She was private, sophisticated, and completely unprepared for the whirlwind that would change her life forever. It all began in the spring of 1992. Carolyn Bessette had just transitioned from sales to PR at Calvin Klein in New York City. She was focused, ambitious, and private, qualities that would both attract and intimidate the people around her. John F. Kennedy Jr., already a rising public figure at 32, walked into Calvin Klein for a VIP suit appointment. Carolyn was assigned to assist him. She guided him through fabric choices and sizing, all while maintaining her calm, professional composure. By the end of the appointment, John had Carolyn's number in his hand. Within days, he called her. He invited her to a gala dinner, but Carolyn, cautious and private, declined the first invitation. This wasn't a woman who fell easily or fast. Yet, fate intervened again. In May 1992, they met once more at the Don't Bungle the Jungle 2 fundraiser. This time, sparks flew. Friends noticed the connection, the way they laughed, the way John seemed drawn to Carolyn in a way he hadn't been drawn to anyone else. This was the beginning of something extraordinary. The on and off romance. John and Carolyn began dating that summer, but their relationship wasn't smooth sailing. Their romance was under constant scrutiny. Rumors and a letter claiming Carolyn was a user threatened to drive a wedge between them. But the couple's connection was deeper than the gossip swirling around them. Despite the challenges, their love endured. Over 2 years, their relationship went through highs and lows. Public appearances, private arguments, and the constant glare of the media tested their bond. Yet, each obstacle only seemed to bring them closer. The proposal and private wedding. By July 1995, the love story took a pivotal turn. On a 4th of July trip to Martha's Vineyard, John proposed. Carolyn's initial reaction, "I'll think about it," but she eventually said yes. In September 1996, the couple married in a private ceremony on Cumberland Island, Georgia. A far cry from the public weddings many expected from a Kennedy. It was intimate, secretive, and entirely their own. Their love was now official, yet it remained shielded from the world's gaze as much as possible. Life in the spotlight. Even after marriage, life in the public eye wasn't easy. John's career, Carolyn's PR work, and the relentless media attention made privacy a precious commodity. But together, they navigated it with style and grace. John was devoted to Carolyn. Carolyn, equally devoted, became his anchor. They attended events, traveled, and maintained a connection that many envied, yet few understood. This was a love forged not only in passion but in resilience, tested constantly by fame and scrutiny. The tragic ending. On July 16, 1999, tragedy struck. John, Carolyn, and Carolyn's sister Lauren were on a plane headed to Rory Kennedy's wedding. John was piloting. The plane crashed off the coast of Martha's Vineyard. The world was stunned. A love that had captivated so many ended in an instant. The Kennedy family, the world, and fans everywhere mourned. But their story left a legacy, a tale of love, resilience, and privacy in the face of fame. A reminder that even the most iconic figures are human, and that love, fleeting as it may be, leaves a lasting mark. Legacy of love. Today, John F. Kennedy Jr. and Carolyn Bessette remain symbols of a love story that was both public and private. Their romance reminds us that love can flourish amidst chaos, and that even the most watched lives can have moments of intimacy, courage, and connection that the world may never fully understand. From a chance meeting at a Calvin Klein store to a private wedding and a tragic end, JFK Jr. and Carolyn Bessette's love story will forever captivate hearts around the world. A story of love, resilience, and unforgettable legacy. Subscribe for more stories behind the most iconic romances in history. Dive into the lives, loves, and legacies that shaped the world.